What's going on, guys? Mr. Basie here. Today we're going to be doing some Pokemon Go as promised. Today we're starting off in the living room, kind of like the game, I guess you could say, because they always start off in the house. But we're going to be going over a few pieces of gear that we've got going out, because it's honestly kind of important, especially if you're going to be out there for a long time, to have the right equipment. So first and foremost, obviously, you need your phone, right? I hit myself in the face. You need your phone. Then you need, well, you don't need it, but I'm going to take it, a little battery bank, so I don't actually run out of phone juice. It's like 6,000. That's the capacity on this one. So pretty good. Obviously more than what the phone has. So that is honestly going to work out pretty darn well. So what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be going out and obviously learning how to play the game. We're going to be looking at, what exactly we need to do to get our first starter Pokemon. Of course, I have a little bit of an Easter egg that I want to kind of see if I can exploit. Thanks to my girlfriend, she informed me of it. I looked it up on the internet. I don't know whether they fixed it or not, or whether it wasn't supposed to be there. I think it was supposed to be there, but basically we're going to be trying to get Pikachu as our first starter Pokemon. So I think that's going to be pretty awesome, honestly. Then, after we learn that, we're going to go over to a specific area that I think would be pretty cool for our first time around. And then if we have time after that, I want to go on a bit of reconnaissance. I think that's one of the most important things, especially for us, considering we're starting a bit late. I think getting the lay of the land, knowing where all the Pokestops are, where all the gyms are, so we can tackle them when we are level 5, knowing where all that stuff is, as well as what types of Pokemon are in what areas, I think that's really going to benefit us. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully you guys enjoy today's episode of Pokemon Go. We'll see where this goes from here, and based on how this first episode does, will dictate how much of this series you guys see and how often. All right, so I skipped all the stuff that you guys didn't really need to see here. Be alert at all times, stay aware of your surroundings. So who's this dude? Professor Willow. Oh, I can just tell. Okay. Did you know? Okay. Did you know that this world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon? I didn't, but now I do. Thank you. Pokemon can be found in every corner of the earth. Some run across the plains, others fly across the skies. Some live in the mountains, or in the forest, or near water. All right. I spent my whole life studying them and their regional distribution. You make them sound like items, dude. Will you help me with my research? That's great. I was looking for someone like you to help. I didn't even say yes. He just forced me into it. You'll need to find and collect Pokemon from everywhere. Now choose your style for your adventure. Shit, man. I'll just pick this one. I don't really care what I look like. I just want to get into this. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm all set. Looks kind of like me anyway, except the hair is kind of ridiculous. There's a Pokemon nearby. Okay, so here's the cool thing. So basically, here are some Pokeballs. These will help you catch one. Okay, so what I got to do is I got to walk around and actually make these guys disappear. How do I make this move? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. So I got to make these guys disappear and pop up multiple times, and I will apparently eventually see a Pikachu. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and yeah, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go around and walk around the block real quick to do this. You don't really need to see it. It's just going to waste my battery, honestly. But I will show you guys when I catch the Pokemon. I'll try to show you that if I can manage it, because I want to be able to swipe. It's my first Pokemon, so I got to learn how to throw the ball. But anyway, I'm going to try to catch that, and it is going to be Pikachu, so long as this is still a thing. But let's go out there and have some fun. So here we go. We're going to apparently catch Pikachu right here. So let's just try this out. It's kind of hard to do with the thumb. I could do it with the index finger, but I have my other hand occupied right now. So we got him. All right, so basically, he's just going to explain pretty much what we already know. So I'm going to walk back in the other direction here. We're going to go to that water area I was talking about. Hopefully we can find some cool stuff over there, but I don't really know. Oh, it's all sideways. I don't really know what we're going to find over there. Hopefully we find some cool stuff, but I'll take anything because, again, we just started. Oh, you know what? There's a Zubat. Let's get that real quick. All right, so he's moving around quite a lot. I think that might add to the difficulty of it. Yep, definitely. All right, we got to throw it a bit harder. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, so we got a nice catch. But I'm going to need to practice on that because it kind of seems scrub-a-dub. When the circle's smaller, we might have a bit more trouble. And apparently this is all about registering to the Pokedex, so I guess you really do got to catch them all. I mean, we are helping that guy. He kind of forced us into it, but I mean, hey, at least he forced us into something fun, right? All right, bro. So basically, there's actually we are here. As you can see the water. You can probably see the water in the background. We're going to be walking over to this Pokestop. There's a Pokestop off in the corner here. There's a Pokestop over, from what I can tell, over in, that way. I'm just gesturing with my head. But it's over in the other direction, so we're going to be checking that out soon. But this one seems close to the exit. So we're going to be you know, get going over here and grabbing that real quick, see what it has to offer. There was a Pokestop like on the way here. It was kind of not really like on. It wasn't an intersection. It was like on the side. So when I turned the corner, I parked and just got the Pokestop real quick. I probably won't be doing that for Pokemon. I did see a Bulbasaur. I was kind of upset. I saw a Bulbasaur there. Got an egg. Nice. Okay, so there's another one over this way. So let's check out this way. But I did see a Bulbasaur, but unfortunately wasn't able to stop and catch it. I'm not going to be stopping in the middle of roads. I'm going to try to do this as safely as possible. Since we're walking in this direction, I might as well show you the water real quick. It's actually really nice over here. Had a few picnics in this area once or twice, and actually more than that over the course of my time being in this area, because it is my first time actually going out and doing like a recording of this kind. But I like it. I'm enjoying it, honestly. It's a nice day. Good area. Like I said, I think that location is kind of key. You know, you have to pick a good place to really go to. If you go somewhere boring, or if you're just walking around your block, I mean, obviously catching the Pokemon's fun enough, but I feel like it can be kind of underwhelming unless you actually visit places that are cool, you know? So here we are on the edge. I'll just go ahead and do a spin around. It's a nice area, I think. There was a Pokestop. If I turn my camera, wait, did it go away? No, it didn't. You see it over there in that corner? That's what I'm looking at. It looks like it might be some sort of cul-de-sac. So you know what? There's a nice little trail over here. Yeah, it's definitely a cul-de-sac. I can't go over there. And I'm not going to be hopping fences either. Some people are crazy with this game, man. They're like hopping fences, breaking into certain places to get certain Pokemon. I mean, again, it was unfortunate that I saw a Bulbasaur on the way over here, but you know, too risky, man. I'm not gonna put myself in danger or others to catch some Pokemon. I'll find another Bulbasaur is my point. You know what I mean? There's a really nice house over in this direction. Now I can't be here too long, and that's why I said if we run out of time, then we'll go ahead and scout the rest of the areas, because this does close at sunset. I should have put on some insect repellent or something so I don't get stung by like beedrills over in this piece, because this place is pretty dense. Not too dense. It's a clear-cut path, but I mean, there's a lot of potential places for these little critters to be hiding. Now, in an area that's like completely green, oh, there we go. That's what I was talking about. You can probably see it back there. I think, anyway. Do a little panoramic view. I'm not videotaping you guys. Are you guys playing Pokemon? So I just met up with someone playing Pokemon as well, and apparently I'm level 2. He's level 4, so what Pokemon you got, man? But I mean, I'm having a lot of fun so far. So I had a little encounter a little while back. I'm pretty sure I showed it to you guys. Probably showed you a couple snippets because of the music in the background. But yeah, so met up with a couple guys, one of which was playing Pokemon, just started a little bit before me, level 4 as you guys saw, and he had a bunch of cool Pokemon, a good variety of Pokemon as well. So I'm honestly excited about this game. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I know we're going to go to some cool places. I mean, look at this, right? I mean, beforehand, at my desk, playing a bunch of different games, and, you know, really doing a bunch of stuff at the desk, but now we're into it. We're in the forest. I mean, not really the forest, but, you know, somewhere close to it, somewhere in a densely forested area. Now, hold on. Okay, so it's just letting me know I can't hunt. I was looking at the sign here, but this trail goes a little bit further off. I might be losing GPS here. I don't know. We'll walk a little further. I'm not sure. I haven't gone this far, so I don't necessarily know where to stop walking. But we're getting into it, guys. We're on like a freaking excavation over here. Okay, there's something in there. What? Oh, there's a Psyduck. This guy was telling me about a Psyduck. Here's the Psyduck. We gotta walk a bit faster. A wild Psyduck appeared, so we do see the Psyduck. I'm gonna have to go back and tell him I found the Psyduck, man. Okay, cool. I'm like concerned because there was something moving in this bush or whatever. Okay, and we did catch it. You guys just saw it, I think. I don't think I stopped the recording. We got Psyduck. I'm getting out of here, man. We're gonna do the little exploratory thing another day because I don't know. Let's move fast. It's this thing, bro. Look at this. What is that? There's something in there. I think it might be a beaver. I don't know. Or maybe that was the Psyduck. Who knows? Let's head back to the car. Let's see what else we can get done today. Maybe the episode doesn't have to end here. Who knows? All right, so you should be able to see it now. Basically, you can see what the Pokemon I did get. But then it was funny because there was a Rattata, which just so happened to pop up as a squirrel ran across the road. So I thought that was pretty funny. But in any case, that's what we have for today. Again, I'm going to see what else I can do. We do have a little bit more daylight, which is nice. Again, the Pikachu was kind of a questionable choice for the starter Pokemon because it is kind of rare, I would think. So we're not going to find too many. It's going to be hard to level up the Pikachu, but I wanted to get the Pikachu for nostalgic purposes. Again, if I had picked any of the starter Pokemon, I did see a Bulbasaur on the way there, so, you know, we could have potentially gotten that, but in any case, it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with my overall first-time experience with this. It really is nice. I got 1 egg, 9 Pokemon out of 200. Oh, so I'm sorry. I was saying 150. It's 250. My apologies. I don't know exactly what they are. What is this? What does this button do here? All right, I guess it just shows me some stuff. I was utilizing this a little bit. Okay, that's how I knew that there was a Bulbasaur near. What is that thing? Is that the egg Pokemon? Nearby. Oh, I can set that as the priority? Oh, I didn't know I could do that by selecting. That's cool. So there's an Oddish, a Pidgey, 2 Pidgey, 3 Pidgey, 4 Pidgeys apparently. There are a lot of birds around me right now, so I could believe that. And there's like a bunch of eggs, which is ironic because for those of you that don't know, I actually do have chickens in my backyard, so it's kind of funny that there just so happens to be, like, I think that's an egg Pokemon, like that, the bunch of cracked eggs or whatever, that evolves into like the coconut tree or whatever. But it's funny because like that's kind of ironic considering I'm literally like right in front of me is the chicken coop where there are eggs. So I think that's pretty cool. But this car is getting pretty toasty. It is a hot day out, so I'm going to go ahead and start moving and go get my freaking lunch because I am dying in this car. I have to turn the air off so you guys don't freaking get bothered by the AC. But in any case, looks pretty cool. We'll see what we can do from here, or we might end the video. I don't know. But again, it's pretty unorthodox the way I'm doing it because I don't really have a set way of doing things. I'm just kind of going about the adventure as I do it. So you guys are right along there with me. So hopefully you're enjoying so far. I know I am. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do today, or I'll wrap the video up. Who knows? But I think I'll probably be getting some more stuff while I'm out doing stuff today. So more than likely we're going to find some cool stuff. So let's hop to it. Alright guys, so to wrap up our very first Pokemon Go episode, basically I didn't do an outro yesterday because I felt like I wanted a little bit more content. I didn't go back out to survey the area because it was getting a bit dark, and the camera doesn't really record well in the dark. So what I did was, I basically got home, waited for it to get dark because I wanted to see if I can catch any different kind of Pokemon, and I went out. I went out to check out the area. I'm going to show you really quickly. The reason I ended up deciding to really go out, I was kind of iffy on whether I wanted to like walk around at night, was because that Pokestop over there, you could probably see it from here. Or you definitely can because I can. The Pokestop that you see from here, basically that one had a lure on it. So I went out to go check out the lure, and there were obviously a bunch of people there, which was weird because like you expect people to be there because, you know, of course that's what it does and people want to benefit from it, but it's weird to like actually showing up and knowing that everybody there, like that's why they're there. That's just a really kind of crazy experience, but it was pretty awesome. I'll show you really quick the kind of Pokemon I did end up catching and throughout the day too. And I am level 5 as well, so we can partake in gyms. I'm probably going to end up choosing Blue Team. That's kind of where I want to go with it. But basically, let's look at the Pokemon I got. So I did end up getting a Bulbasaur. So despite the fact that I didn't pick it as a starter Pokemon, I did end up getting it. Unfortunately, didn't pick it as my starter Pokemon, so wasn't able to actually level it up any. But that doesn't really matter too much. Again, I think the Pikachu was worth it, to be honest. I'm really glad I got the Pikachu, just for nostalgic purposes. But I also found out a lot about the type of Pokemon in my area. So Pidgeys, Weedles, Venonat is pretty big here. Rattata, pretty big as well. Sparrows, I think it's pretty common though. I found both, genders of Nidoran, so that was pretty cool. I found a Gloom at the lure. That's also where I found the Bulbasaur, was at the lure. Poliwag I think I got on my way back home. Bunch of Pidgeys. There was also another reason why I went out as well. There was Pidgeys out there, or there was a Pidgeotto or a Pidgeot. I'm not really sure which one because it was silhouetted, but I wanted to go out and see if I can catch that. So we ended up getting quite a lot of work done yesterday. Actually really, really happy with how everything turned out. But you'll have to let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. So that's going to do it for this episode, the very first episode of Pokemon Go. Again, the next one might not be out for a little while simply because I do want to gauge what how people are enjoying the series and whatnot. So make sure you drop your comments down below. Let your feedback and your thoughts and ideas be heard about this. Again, anything non-professional, whether it was the way that I was handling the camera or audio issues, which I know there was a few of them. Hopefully we have those resolved for next time, but essentially, please excuse those things. Again, I'm new to vlogging. This is the second time ever I've vlogged, so hopefully it turned out really well. But yeah, aside from that, I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. If you did enjoy, please consider sharing the video as well. That kind of stuff really helps me out a lot, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or any social media really, or even word of mouth with your friends. That's really awesome too. Of course, it directly helps me as well as the entire community and is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, if you want to become a Sage in Training, make sure you subscribe today. And as always, this has been Mr. Basie, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.